I know you. How are ya? Well, it's been more than a minute since I got in front of this camera and made a video, so I thought it was time. I've recently started watching a few more videos on the old YouTube again, and I saw that PurpleGT22, Steve, was doing a contest. So I thought, what the hell? I'm gonna make a response. I want no part of any prize consideration whatsoever. But what was interesting is the content of his contest, which is, how has YouTube changed your life? It got me to thinking. I'm a very philosophical and insightful kind of a person. I think a lot about stuff, sometimes too much. And here's really where I came to land on this. YouTube has not changed my life at all. YouTube is just another vehicle of which I have channeled some of my own personal interests into in the course of my life. Specifically, what probably has changed my life is card collecting and the hobby. That is what led me to find a vehicle such as YouTube to expand what I was doing and what else was going on out there. 12 years ago I came onto YouTube. 11 years ago I started making videos. And by the way, if you want to see something really, and I mean really fucking pathetic, go back and watch my first video. Sad. Anyway, got into the making video thing. Started the whole subscriber thing was a deal. You know, you gotta have subscribers to watch your content. You know how that all goes. It's overrated to me, but what came out of this, starting pretty quickly, was the fact that people were reaching out and commenting. And before you know it, I started making friends. And friendships became very good friendships. And now, a good 10 plus years later, long-standing, solid friendships. And that has come from my own direction in my hobby. I'm not one of these people that believes in fate. I don't think things just happen for a reason. I think we all direct our own fate. I don't want to use the word fate. Your own actions take you where you're going. You make things happen in your own life. They don't just magically happen to you. You know, you either get on board and you get aggressive and you show initiative and you do things, or you follow those who do. Either route is cool, but I don't believe that they just happen to you. So that's what got me to pursue making videos on YouTube, is I wanted to expand what I did. So I started doing something called mail days, which I don't think anyone else was doing at the time, where you get your stuff in from eBay or wherever you bought it and you make a video and you show it. Then I started making friends, getting some subscribers, started doing some contests. Then I started doing what I called just because packages, where you tell your friends, hey, I like you, you mean something to me, you're an important part of my life, I'd like to share this with you, and you send something to them. Then I started doing case breaks, where you had to actually buy a case, wait for it to come, open the boxes, make videos one box at a time, upload them onto YouTube, hope that people would trust you enough to think you're not some jack-off and you're fucking them over. Like, there were plenty of those guys back in the day, scammers, who would do the old below camera level switching of the cards. So I did case breaks before they were a thing. I started making custom case breaks, where I would buy the cards, mix the teams, the players, do randoms, and have this custom case with my own packs that I would open. I would do contest video responses. I did a lot of my own music videos that were more or less mockery videos, or what do you call them, takeoffs, spin-offs. I've done a ton of shit. YouTube went in a different direction after probably 10 years, 9 years. They started changing their format twice a year. It kind of pissed me off. It wasn't easy to make comments or to upload just right into the comments, you know, your video responses. Then it all became about fucking monetizing, and it became about subscribers and buying subscribers, and it really just kind of became a big turnoff to me. And I thought a lot of people that were coming into the hobby were coming in for the wrong reason. It's my own goddamn opinion. I still happen to hold it to this day. Not that there's not good people out there, and there weren't new good people, because there are. I just haven't had a chance to see them or reach out and meet any of those people, because I pretty much stopped making videos. What did happen was other social media avenues opened up, and I started going into Facebook and Instagram and things like that, Twitter, and finding other ways to connect and do fun events and different things that were still card related. Anyway, after all this time, the one thing that remains true is, like I just got back from the 2019 National. How many people did I see there that I have met and become friends with over the years? And that's what really still matters to me, and if anything has changed my life, it's been all of these people. I don't even really know them by their YouTube name anymore, but just to go down and give a shout out to like the people that I have had some kind of long-standing connection, communication, or relationship with, or friendship. Will Campbell, Luke Counts, John Summers, Dan Steluca, Jason Willman, Everett Wenzel. And again, I probably don't even know half these people's YouTube names anymore because they're more personal to me than that. Everett Wenzel, Eights. Great guy. Emily Cossins, who used to be called Footy Gal 1997. John Hauser, Alvaro Rios, Lynn Parrish, Rob Smith, Ben Tyson, Brian Roth, Ben Mixer, David Kaminke, Matt Colley, Jesse Rodriguez, Chris Fralin, Michael Estrada, Bob Barth, Bradley Klowinski, Jay McGillicuddy, Eric Alm, Leif Erickson, Brad Smith, Matt Jensen, Brett Hager, Anthony Christian, John Smith, Smitty, Motown Philly, Phil Thompson, Rich Crook, Jason Collins, David Smith, James Johnson, Ken Huber, Michael Shane, Ryan Bauman, Thomas Charles, Josh Stallion, Ed Shovlin, Jason Bowes, John Morgan, Clint Hale, Steve Finch, Jack Porter, Scott Arthur, Zach Parsons, Ryan Schooling, Nathan Hollis, Nick Adams, Tom Gatos. The list goes on and on and on. There's another page over here that I could read, but just off the top of my head, Chris Fralin, obviously not in there because he's my best friend. Don't even have that list was for my database that I have for what people collect, top 3 people that they collect. Anyway, a ton of those people were at the National, and I'm sure there was a ton of other people there that are kind of newer, that have been on YouTube for 1, 2, or 3 years. I got to meet Pepino Man for the first time. That was cool. Other people there, I meet somebody new every year I go. So, you know, you do your own thing, you direct your own change, and what comes out of that is basically the result of what you put into it. So for the longest time, I put a shit ton of effort and thought and creativity into what I was doing. And it was over 1,500 videos that I did in the course of the time that I've been on YouTube for 11, 12 years. And I really enjoyed it. I couldn't wait to get home from work in the afternoon to either do a mail day, if I didn't have any mail, to do a new video, to do a contest, to do a break, whatever it was. That was what was fun in my spare time for a long time. And then kind of disappointingly, it all changed. So would I love to somehow get back into it again? Probably would. Would it ever be the same as it was? No, it's you know, life ebbs and flows. Things go in phases, they change. Would I like to make new friends again? Absolutely. Would love to. Connect with people that love the hobby as much as I do? Yes, for sure. But how does that happen? I don't know. I have a Facebook page that I belong to. Would love more people to come join that and be part of that. Instagram, I follow some people on there. That's cool too. What I don't like and don't ever want to be part of again or see happen is the scamming and the drama and all of that bullshit. There's just no place for it. What we need is good solid friendships and connections and just locking in with people that you're going to be kind of tight with for a long time. So in a way, I just described how YouTube as a avenue for what I've done has changed my life. I wouldn't say it's changed it. My life is still pretty much the same in how I approach things, how I feel about things, my hobbies, my collection. More effort that I put into it, more energy, that may have changed, but it's not changed just because of YouTube. Again, I strongly believe all of you guys deserve credit. You put yourself into a position, you reached out, you found people, you made videos, you did that kind of thing on your own. YouTube was just there, kind of like Blog TV was there, kind of like all the different social media channels are now there. But the point is, it's the friendships I've made that have changed my life or augmented my life. That's what I would say has been overwhelmingly the one thing that has been a difference maker coming out of this hobby. So, Steve, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep working on that health. I know it's been a struggle for you. Fight the good fight, man. Everyone else, half of you probably won't even see this because you're not on YouTube anymore, more than half. Probably going to end up having 72 views on this and 14 comments, but that doesn't matter anymore. And even the new guys that I don't even know aren't even going to see this because they have no fucking clue who I am, nor does it matter because I'm basically nobody. I'm just the same as everyone else. So, anywho, thanks for watching. I appreciate it as I always have and always will. And reach out if you want to send a message, leave a comment, whatever, do so. I love reading that stuff, and it would be great to see who's out there now that's new, different, whatever. Yeah, so that's all I have for now. Who knows when it'll be that I make another video, but just out of respect to Steve, I wanted to make a response and post it up, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't, that's cool too. It's kind of like taking a shit. Some people enjoy doing it, other people don't.